If a country is seeking nuclear weapons capability, there are two possible routes. There's the uranium enrichment route, and that's what most people are focused on in Iran, and there's the plutonium route. What we've got here are satellite pictures of a plant in Iran that's relevant to plutonium. These pictures come from commercial satellites, which can be commissioned by anybody to take photographs of pretty much any location around the world. It's called the Arak plant. It consists of a heavy water reactor and a heavy water production plant. And what we can see, if we focus in on one of these images, is that there is steam rising from water coolers inside the heavy water production plant. Now, there's only one credible explanation for that, and that must be that the plant is actually operational. How sensitive is the Arak plant? Well, one key indicator is how well defended it is. And if you look at our image here, you can see that it's very heavily defended indeed. There are something like 50 separate batteries of anti-aircraft guns deployed around the Arak plant, and there's an inner circle of defences around the perimeter of the facility itself. And in addition to that, there are 3 batteries of surface-to-air missiles. Of all Iran's nuclear facilities, this one appears to be the most tightly defended. Now, this is a plant that Iran has declared to the International Atomic Energy Agency. It allows inspectors to visit, but they haven't actually been allowed to visit this particular plant since August 2011. So for the last 18 months, it's been off limits to the inspectors. But we can see from these images that were taken within the last 20 days that it is currently operational. Now, what's the significance of that? If you go down the plutonium route to a nuclear weapon, there are 3 essential stages. You have to begin by producing heavy water. You then have to use that to fuel a heavy water reactor. And then the 3rd stage is you have to extract plutonium fuel rods from the reactor and process those into weapons-grade material. What we can see here is that Iran has probably reached stage 1. Now, of course, they would still have to go to stage 2, and as it happens, they don't have the means, the plant or the technology to progress to stage 3. So they're still a very long way from having weapons-related material, if indeed that's their intention. But what we can see is that they have crossed the first hurdle.